Alright. Wouldn't call this a Metroidvania. I don't know if I would call this a Metroidvania or a... Wow, the fist animation actually lasts for a while. I wonder if that's the Extendo Gauntlets effect. I don't know if I would call this a Metroidvania, but it's not just a platformer. That's for certain. Like, it's got RPG mechanics, it's got a lot of stuff that I wouldn't just call platformer, but I really don't actually know how I would describe this game to somebody that's never played Vagante before, or really a whole lot of games before. I don't know. Really, I just don't know how I would describe this. And that's going to, like, be kind of a consistent problem. I mean, it's not, like, that big of a deal. But, like, it's always hard when describing games. It's like, is this a Metroidvania? Is this a roguelike? And, like, the lines between everything has gotten so blurred. Like, I guess, really, you're right. It isn't a Metroidvania. I've been thinking of Valda's Story, and Valda's Story is wildly different. Let's magic mapping it up. Valda's Story is a pure Metroidvania. You know, I'm actually kind of disappointed there aren't more Metroidvania roguelikes. Like, true Metroidvania roguelikes. I can't think of any off of the top of my head. I mean... Oh, hold on. We got the wrong spells. Let's actually switch off of Fireball, because we have no uses for Fireball. Freaking dragon's right there. Oh, found him. Yeah, we've got the music turned down today because, well, we've got the music turned down because we're taking loads of damage. Usually I try and... Oh, he's directly above me. Interesting. Of course, he would actually be able to pass through me. I gotta watch my mana a little bit here. I'm trying really hard to take out the mummies more than anything. Because the mummies are the concerning bits. Not the boss. You know what? I can just kind of loop around here. I should probably also... Oh, Fire Shield just ran out. That was lucky. Okay. And he is still in there somewhere. So we're gonna have to keep our eyes on the prize a little bit more than I have been. I think I'm still flustered because I'm thinking. Let's see. Oh, right, and everything has more health because this is New Game Plus Plus. But so, like, roguelike really isn't a genre. Roguelike is a game type, or more or less a set of mechanics that loosely ties together a wide variety of games. And, I mean, roguelike itself, hey, there's our first actual fist weapon in this game. Oh, wait, no, second. Fairy magic. Alright, that's a hell of a lot better than knockback. I'm just gonna leave that one behind. But, like, roguelike is... I mean, if you want to go roguelike, you're gonna have to go back for the old, like, turn-based stuff. And not, you know, this kind of gameplay. This kind of gameplay is... I mean, barely roguelike. I mean, it's just permadeath. That's the only, like, true roguelike thing that this game really has going on for it. I forgot I can punch down surfaces. Cannot forget that one. I do a lot of damage with these punches. Also stomps. It's nice. But so... Wow, we're getting claws and spades. What's this? Oh, hello. Oh, we are unstoppable. Mostly unstoppable. I would actually say Mana Steel would... yeah. Yeah, Mana Steel would probably be more effective than Lifesteal, like, given the situation. Oh, well. It's gonna keep me topped off a little bit better. Does not heal as much as it used to? I don't know. I don't know exactly what the limitations on that one is going to be. Oh well, it's not a big deal. And we get some more Featherfall. So let's get rid of Fairy Magic, because that's not gonna help us too much. Okay, and let's get out of here. Yeah, roguelike, I don't know. The distinctions are dumb and are never gonna mean anything. Oh, interesting. Since I've got such a high dexterity, I actually scoot much faster while charging my attacks. Well, that's kind of cool. Might have to put that final point into CQC along the way here. Seems like a good time for it. And we get some identification, which would be useful if I was actually, you know, caring about these things. Oh, right. We want to get over to that Curse Shrine. I forgot about that. Well, let's poison our claws, seeing as we got them here. Let's keep going. But, I don't know. At this point, like, I don't really care that roguelike is such, like, an eponymous term. That, like, you know, people just toss it around left and right. Alright, so, are we just not wearing helmet? We're just not wearing helmet. Let's see if this helmet gives me what I want. Strength, dexterity, vitality, intelligence, luck. Eh? It's probably good enough. Like, this, the underwater breathing is just about as good. But, I mean, it's not like I'm fishing for either effects. Let's throw it on. I'm more interested in just completing my build with God Curse items than anything else. Okay, and let's God Curse us some mana shield as well. Hey Grove, how's it going? Okay. So how much of a boost is this one? Speed, defense, poison resistance, intelligence. It's pretty garbage, honestly. Like, it's nice for the speed. What is my speed right now? Right, my speed stat is not actually cataloged by this game. I forget about that sometimes. Okay, all of our rings are God Cursed. Do I want to God Curse Mana Shield onto myself? The answer is, yeah, why not? I mean, Death Protection at this point would be nice, but not that necessary. And since we've got all these bomb arrows, I might as well just keep filling them out. Okay, so at this point, the only things that we don't have God Cursed on us are our weapon and boots. And bow. Okay, so we got 3 more things. But, no. Yeah, it is a lot easier to compare games to other games than declaring, you know, it a roguelike. Because that is absolutely true that, like, there's just no easy comparison to give between all of them. Okay, so here's the problem. I do have Featherfall, but I'm kind of waiting to use that for, like, a Necromancer floor. Okay. I'm also kind of scatterbrained tonight because I'm all over the place. I don't know. It's one of those where I'm so used to starting a new run in Vagante that the idea of, like, not doing so in a night... Like, I guess I did it with, what, episode... I want to say 89 was that way? Where it was just, like... Episode 89 was the previous Infinite run. Oh, this guy wants stuff. Hey! And you know what? We're in a position to murder shopkeepers. So you know what? Let's make us some money. Because I've never actually gotten that guy to do anything for me. That's an interesting question. Just stomp all of the hands. Stomp them all. But, yeah, no, it kind of frazzles my brain to be starting a run, like, midway through. I don't exactly know how to handle it. This guy still does not love me. I don't think he will ever love me. Hey, do you love me yet? Nope, he's just dead. Alright, so I don't actually know what he needs. Well, we don't need armor. Let's go see what the thief needs along the way here. Right, we don't have infinite jump anymore, and this platform here always has the hardest time. Okay, what do you want? You want the boots. What are the boots? Floor phasing. Okay, so this, can I... How much do I have to dump said boots on? Oh. You know what? No, he just waits for me here, doesn't he? Right. Is there anything else I'm missing? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's just get out of here. Because there's more stuff I could do along the way. Did not have any mana there. I gotta save my mana. The problem is Mana Shield makes it impossible to scum properly. But you know what? As we get our stats up, it's not going to matter too much. Let's see. So let me take a look at what people are talking about. Yeah. Yeah, question mark was given a ground slam. And it's a really nice thing. Okay, so looks like we are finishing CQC. This gives me critical fist. Right. We were looking for that anyway. Okay. So we do not need that. I was looking for the thief guy. But he's not here. Odd. Wonder where he went. But yeah, no, Mana Shield is way more effective than, you know, take damage, heal. Like, Mana Shield, I believe, is just downright way more efficient in every regard. I like scumming. I just need to be more efficient about not taking damage. I think most of our, like, mana loss there was purely based on, fighting that dragon. Because fighting the dragon is awkward, especially when there are a bunch of enemies around to kind of stand in your way. I gotta make sure I don't stomp shrines here. Luckily, I do more than enough damage with my, well, not damage, not just damage, but with my stomp, I can, like, kind of stun lock Zambles. I also have issues reaching me. Oh, hello. Get on my face. So, I may seem invincible right now, and we're pretty damn close, honestly. But there's still a couple of ways we can get killed. I'm specifically thinking of, like, well, copious quantities of damage, because we do have a limited mana pool. No matter what I say or do. Because, unfortunately, you can't raise your intelligence. I might start resorting to sacking stuff at the deranged, just because there is a small chance you will get an intelligence boost from it. It's just not that high of a chance. I've never seen it happen, but it's reported that it will. So there's that. But yeah, no, Fire Shield is a very good way of, like, dealing with the dragon boss. It's just like the mummies in the area were a nuisance, to say the least. Because these guys are, like, not easy to damage. And if you notice, like, they just hit me, like, once or twice there. Or they hit me twice. It managed to take off, like, 30 mana on its own. Like, eventually, that mana shield might actually be kind of a serious problem for scumming, just because we're going to be taking way less damage, just because we're going to have a really high constitution stat. That's it, I'll figure it out. I should probably take my socks off. I think I'm going to overheat really quickly along the way here. Also, blade traps. Since we don't have light step, we do not, well, we're still going to lose, I mean, effectively mana from getting hit on these things. That said, I got a lot of other stuff going on for me. Unfortunately, I can't even put rings on. So there's no reason for me to pick stuff up at this point, apart from, like, just sheer personal, I don't know, preference? I guess really just using Hello. This is gonna be kind of fun. I need to get a better bow, though. That's, like, priority number one. Like, boots-wise, I can actually just be indiscriminate with high jump for the time being. Even though high jump is really not helping that much. I can just stick with it for the time being. Until we can get some, well, I'm not even going to say, like, a better weapon. The problem is, like, weapon-wise, character-wise, we don't use weapons. Like, this character just habitually won't. I think ever. Purely because, well, I got the crazy attacks. Eventually, I'm going to be able to attack fast enough that I'm not going to have a whole lot of issues. Just punching straight through things. And or, I mean, really, if I can just double hit through zombies. Oh, that reminds me. If they're standing on my heads, I can actually, holy crap, that range. Gotta remember, the range on my punches is actually really substantial. Also, oh, crap. I have to watch out for this guy. Nope. Ow. Ow. Okay, gonna stay away from that for a second. Oh, pork chop. Oh, crap. Well, that was just terrible. See, this is where things get concerning. We lucked out a little bit there. In and of the fact that pork chop. But this is why I usually try and murder all the zombies beforehand, instead of being like a complete Dingleheim. You know what? I don't have mana shield on. Gotta run. He's still not dead yet. Instead of being a complete Dingleheim and leaving some alive. Okay. So let's switch away from bomb arrows. I really wish there was a hot swap key for that. Yeah, I was an idiot and left a bunch of zombies alive just out of sheer laziness. Do not do that, Wanderbot. Do not do that at all. But we've got a pork chop to make up for my mistakes. Because lifesteal is definitely not going to help me here. Okay. I don't know. With my constitution level, my defense level, might not have actually been a good idea to go with. Okay, good. Might not have been a good idea to go with mana shield for this. No, well. So we can't use the Shrine of Light on this level. Which is kind of a shame. Also kind of wish that flurry attack would do something. Let's see. So, yeah, we're on the lookout for a Mana Steel weapon above a Lifesteal. Because Lifesteal, like, our health's always going to be topped off, and we're always going to be begging for more mana. More mana. At least it seems to be just dumping claws on me now that we're on New Game Plus+. Let's dump the ring. Pushing defense. Might as well just poison this again. And what are you? That's a damn good stat stick. Well, it's better than Lifesteal. Lifesteal is not going to do me any good. It's going to heal me like, what, 1 to 3 points of health a level? Maybe 5. That hurt. Yeah, if we weren't rolling this character, then Lifesteal would actually be viable. Unfortunately, the just comically low reach of fist weapons. Ah yes, the man that does not love me. Let's just beat him to death some more. Fortunately, it just cuts through our mana pretty hard too. Well, we don't need the bludgeon. Let's grab the potion of regeneration. Trailblazer, nope. And there's no reason for me to have a helm either, is there? I kind of wish you could almost like just toss items that you do not need. Speaking of items that you do not need, I'm gonna get rid of the ice wand at this point. No, we're gonna go back for the ice wand. It's cursed, kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's going to be useful. Because the reason why the ice wand is good is because we're not always going to have like a hell of a lot of bomb arrows to take out the... Oh, that was what was holding on to me. We're not going to have a bunch of bomb arrows to deal with the abomination boss along the way. Okay. Because we don't have, like, infinite punching. We're pretty close to the point where we can just infinite punch straight through everything. Interesting. So the knockback didn't piss... The knockback did not piss off the Mimic. And now they're all just there. Those hands have a lot of health. I gotta recognize that more often. There's a lot of zombies here, and they're only going to get more. That said, if we can keep just increasing our strength somehow. Damn it. There's still more Zambles. Do not like. And they keep going to the ground too. Oh, wait. They just fell through the world, didn't they? I forget that that's a thing. Okay, do we have anything here that we do not care? Nope. These did not fall out of the world. Problem is, like, they just kind of go away, so you can't just leave them alone. But you kind of have to? Because you can't just sit there waiting in fear. Like, this is the one bug that's shown up as a result of this new patch that I do not like. It happens from time to time. Okay, let's just scoot forward, pay attention to chat as much as we can. So, here's the question. What do we have to give to the shrine? Not much. Okay, so we're not standing on the shrine. Well, that's nice. Let's see what else I can get. Because I might as well appease that thing, because if I can buff my intelligence like crazy, that's going to mean more magic stamina for us, and that's just going to be better in the long run. So let's just dump a bunch of things that we do not need. Because I might as well just dump stuff on the Angel Shrine. Because even if it gives me a negative effect, that's not going to hurt me too much. Alright, so you can take the underwater breathing helm. Oh! What a dick. Okay, that hurt me a little. It's going to take the potion. Oh, interesting. They made it so it won't... Oh. Interesting, it burnt itself out. Alright, let's go back for that stuff. Now, if we weren't running spike protection, that would have killed us. However, that did hurt, suck, whatever you want to call it. Because I took, what, like 6 hits from those spikes. Yeah, spike protection is a glorious thing. And I think at this point, if I could get light feet, that would be great. Because that would just make my life It's much easier. Okay, so max out CQC, which I've never done. Then we're probably going to want to... Going for Berserk might not be a bad idea here. Okay. So now let's heal up. I got a mana pool of 240. When did my intelligence get so high? I didn't even realize. This is going to be nice. I gotta make sure I stop taking so much damage. The problem is we've got a crossbow that does, Yeah, what is our intelligence right now? It's 23. Did they change the curse shrines so you can scum them? Ow. They might have changed the, scum shrine so you can... So you can. That's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh. Well, that was convenient. Fuck your shit. Oh. Get off of my face. Ah. This is an awkward situation. These, like, single width platforms are just annoying. Grab me. I dare ya. So here's the problem. We're gonna have zombies just jumping, well, not jumping on our heads, but hanging out where we don't want them to. Okay. I guess the benefit is scum-wise. If we can get a Shrine of Light next to or just remotely near, or hello, have not seen one of these things before. Actually, you know what? We might as well use this for some extra mana. We get a guitar. It's not a guitar, it's a Qatar. So Fairy Magic is nice, but the just stat stick on the Glowing Claw is pretty damn good. Yep, they still can hit you from there. It's easier to attack these guys from below or directly above, because they don't have as much recourse. Also, if I just had Featherfall Boots. You know what? If I can get my hands on Featherfall Boots, I think I'd rather have Featherfall Boots than Lightfoot. Lightfoot will technically save me from some damage, but Featherfall is going to make me into a downright monster. So there's that bonus. Are you guys ever going to pop up? See, this is part of the reason why I was kind of leaving them behind earlier. Because they get into this, like, weird infinite digging mode. And they stay that way for, like, a very long time for no good reason. Okay. Let's see. So, Gick, this game, as far as we can tell, goes on forever. There might be, like, a hard cap somewhere around, like, some integer value. But we're not sure. And so currently it just keeps giving you more and more zombies to deal with. Which, honestly, kind of makes sense, but it's kind of lame, too. I kind of wish it just kept looping to different flavors of New Game Plus. And it doesn't. It just kind of does this. Which isn't terrible. But it makes for ultimately kind of boring repetitiveness. But it is an interesting problem to solve. You know, how do you deal with infinite versions of, like, the most dangerous enemy in the game? Let's see. So, Bormoth, Featherfall does not protect you against the blade traps on the ground. The reason why Featherfall is so important on this character is Featherfall slows down your ground pound, which, I mean, currently it's a bug, so eventually it's actually going to be useless, but it actually slows down your ground pound, so you actually do, like, comical amounts of damage. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just try taking off high jump anyway. I feel like it's not doing me any favors. But so you're gonna do, like, insane amounts of, effectively, contact damage. Let's take these off for the time being. Yeah, might actually be easier for me to just Turbostomp people. It's also easy to get them from, like, certain positions. Can I punch them down from here? Nope. But I can do it that way. Oh, yeah. No, high jump is actually kind of screwing me over, because now I can do, like, turbo smash. You know, just kind of the meat grinder, effectively. So I do have a potion of Featherfall. I've just been saving it for... Actually, nope. I don't know if he's here, though. Yeah, high jump is bad. High jump is really good if you're in the forest. Everywhere else, kind of useless. Come on. Grab me. Thank you. I hope they don't nerf it too much, so it only does, like, 1 damage going down. I kind of ruined the attack. But then again, the attack is pretty broken. Pretty freaking broken. Alright, let's just wait for these guys to do their thing. Because I got plenty of these arrows. And plenty of these butt bombs. Yeah, the problem is they get stuck in there. I really don't know what to do about it. It's kind of a shame. At least it's pretty easy to kill people as a result. And I got plenty of arrows. Nothing can stop me. Except for, like, a very poorly timed abomination. A poorly timed abomination would just wreck face. I don't think I'd appreciate that. Okay, so it does look like we can do some scumming on this floor. Well, that was... Did not actually take out all of my magic stamina. Alright, let's just let that... Is there... Nope, there's no more not quite dead zombie corpse. Probably for the best. Okay. So this is hairy, but this is why going... Wow, that is effective. Taking off high jump has actually made me even more effective at ground stomping. Because it's much faster, it's much more responsive. I think Featherfall would slow it down a little bit, but at the same time, the damage differential would totally be worth it. Let's see. Gotta make sure I don't spend all of my time reloading. Also don't want to spend a whole lot of time, like, just sitting and waiting. Alright, so... Let's actually use 1 potion of Featherfall. Ow. My inventory's full, of course. So this is what Featherfall does. This is why Featherfall is so important with this character. I'm taking a lot of contact damage here. Holy crap, they take off 40 mana per hit. You know what? I actually have my doubts about whether or not Mana Shield was a good idea. Because it doesn't seem to factor in defense. It just deals the flat amount and that's the end of it. Which is kind of... Oh, that's gonna throw forks and things. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to fight the Necromancer here. See if we can get him to relocate. The problem is he's right next to the curse shrine, and I really do not want to worry about getting all my stuff cursed to me right now. Well, let's just leave until he decides that I am actually worth following. You know what I could probably do? Oh, hey. I could do that. But we might as well pop up... Oh, because I don't even have high jump anymore. I forget how little my character can jump. It's actually sacked down. All the way. I've got enough mana to protect me from, like, an extraneous hit. And I got a lot of potions of regeneration, so we're gonna do this. Oh! Hey, Birdcatcher. How's it going? Okay. I assume, Bird, you have seen the erotica. Because I haven't. I have no idea what the erotica looks like. But we will read it on Catterday. At least that's my plan. For anybody that doesn't know, there's been a erotica written between Birdcatcher and myself. Birdcatcher being my co-host for Catterday. And or slight subservient minion? Don't know. Anyway. Okay, Bird has seen the erotica. Good. But so we'll be reading that dramatically, I assume. During the next Catterday. Slash, like, not Catterday on Friday. Yep. Okay. And if you're watching this, like, 2 weeks from now, I will try and have that clip, at the very least, saved somewhere for use. We'll probably read it out loud during Mount Your Friend, so that will be used. What is my favorite jelly bean flavor? My favorite jelly bean flavor is... roasted marshmallow. Which I think, as far as I'm concerned, is the only jelly bean flavor actually worth... the only one worth eating. Bird is offended because I'm making fun of him now. I like to think of everybody as my semi-subservient minions. Man, these potions of regenerations are garbage for scumming. Like Bormoth, the problem with potions of regeneration is they're very limited and they only heal you for a very small amount. If you want to do some hardcore scumming, you need not potions of heal. You need the heal spell and or Shrine of Light. Both are way more effective. But, like this, I had 1,000 gold. I'm gonna burn through, like, most of it just to heal myself up. But at the same time, it's totally worth it. Let's see. I think I'm gonna leave, like, 100 gold remaining, give or take. We're gonna stack down one more time. Just because I would like to have, like, really powerful butt stomps for future levels along the way here. That should be good enough. 266 should be more than enough to heal myself back up to full from this. Kind of depends on luck, but at the same time, I don't even need to be up to full. What am I talking about? Keep nodding. Nod for power. Cute. Okay. Oh, you know what? I also have potions of magic, which really doesn't help me nearly as much as I'd like it to. Okay, there we go. So that's the extent of it. Let's just go back. I could actually get killed by a floor trap right now. That'd be pretty unfortunate. And it just comes out of nowhere. And, that could probably take me out. That said, I think currently in this situation, it's not so bad. Let's see. So we're going to be poor. We're going to have, like, a little bit over 100 health. And we've already taken out the boss. Doesn't look like we're going to have any spare mana, but you know what? That's not that big of a deal. Haven't actually killed the shopkeeper here. Or actually the rest of this floor. Note to self, take care of these things in the future, but we've just managed to up our damage count on our butt stomps by a good 7 damage. Which is exactly what I'm looking for. I could go back and, like, extend it even further. But I don't really see the point. Sup, bitch? That did not work out well for him. Okay, so we've got gloves. Don't care about them. Talisman. Also don't care about it because I god cursed it down. For better or worse. Okay, let's just get out of here. Let's see. So we might as well go animal. Because now we can do... I want to see if you can use this on, like, an offensive capacity. Doesn't look like it. Also looks like I've just burned through, like, 90% of my mana pool. Which is kind of dumb. Probably should have healed up beforehand. That said, it's not a huge issue. Especially because I got a lot of featherfall. Alright. Looks like I'm just going to be here stomping forever. Because there's a lot of Zambles. I actually feel like the wolf sprint might not actually help nearly as much as I'd like it to. Like, I almost want to say that wolf sprint is no faster than me right now. Like, it actually grants a standard speed. You know what? One of these... Oh, that sucks. Unnatural speed really is actually kind of garbage, in a way. Why? Because the moment you hit the air, you slow down. I don't like that much. That feels wrong. Like, I should have just as much... Wait, does super speed increase my... Nope. Okay, oh. Super speed does not increase my attack speed. Oh. That's the shrine, isn't it? Yeah, it is the shrine. Well, at least I do, like, boatloads of damage when punching things and critting. And I should be critting fairly fast here. I'm also uncomfortably fast, just to begin with. Hey, pork chop. Sup? How you guys doing? I am the fastest man alive. I also have a homing crossbow. It makes my life easier. You know what? This is actually gonna... You know what? Let's stick with this. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen here. But I can only imagine it's going to be fun. I do wish I had, like, some kind of jump boost, though. Like, I don't know. I wish there are certain things... Like, once you get to New Game Plus, you actually get access to, like, a bunch of other ridiculous statistics that you can put stats into. Like, jump height. And, extra jumps and stuff. Kind of Tower of Gun style. Not so bad. But still would make my life a lot more fun. Okay, so we've got to worry about the dragon. We got to have just enough mana to be able to fire shield here. I think we're going to be okay. I'm not exactly being the most conservative with my mana pool, though. To say the least. I'm also uncomfortably fast. did I mention that? It's really fun doing hit and runs with that. Okay, so we've got the dragon. Let's go piss him off. Punch him on the nose a couple of times. Pissed him off. Alright. I'm up here. I'm up here, you dingus. I'm up here and I'm uncomfortably fast. Please solve my uncomfortable speed. You may call me Sranik. Sranik. I should probably fire shield up. You know what? Can I get up here? I can. Sup? Punches. Alright, he turned purple for a second there. And then, as is his custom, slides weirdly across the floor for no good reason. Bye. Okay. So we will not be on a scale of 1 to uncomfortable. How fast am I? I really wish it would actually affect my, Oh. 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 I've cracked the code. I've cracked the code. I'm invulnerable. Okay. So here's the thing. I just figured out how to attack substantially faster. I'm unstoppable! Flurry of blows! Flurry of blows! Flurry of blows! Oh yes, super speed, you are the best! Okay, so now this is just gonna get stupid. Oh, this is good. This is real good. He couldn't hit me. I couldn't hit him. But as long as I've got the walk button held, I just start punching things really hard. I'm suddenly missing those lifesteal gauntlets claws that I had. Because I stun things too effectively. Then again, might actually be a factor of my knockback too. That's keeping them stun locked so hard. Well, this is kind of glorious. So, why is this happening, you may ask? This is a result of, let's just dump this over here. Learn Shockwave. Did not actually know Shockwave yet. This is a result of CQC level 4, which is Flurry of Blows. Now, Flurry of Blows is not really that useful, unless you actually have the stats to back it up. So, really heavy knockback, for example. Stuff like that. So, in this case, I've got a really high speed stat, which does affect your attack speed, also dexterity, so I can just sit here just in machine gun punching. I have to hold the walk button, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's not so bad. And I can just... Interesting, decurse scroll directly next to a curse shrine. Will it not let me... I maxed out on decurse. That is fascinating. Okay, well, we don't need that. We don't need that anymore. No, I'm just gonna keep dragging my my cursed items down, or at least my basic equipment. We might as well deal with everything else on the top side. Sorting inventory. Yes, the best kind. I should probably also drink some of these potions at some point, because I can. Should probably also make sure that I'm not using bomb arrows. That would suck. Okay. Flurry of blows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is good. And I can heal myself again. Because now I don't actually have to worry about, zombies or much of anything. Especially now, because I'm going to be putting points into Berserk. This is going to be good. Because the reason why this is... Ooh. Holy fuck. Wow. Oh, man. So why is this important? I'm Berserk. Oh. Wow. Oh my god, this is absurd. Oh, well, that hurt a little. I'm uncomfortably fast. I think we found the fastest person alive. I'm the Flash. Stomping at the speed of light. Punching at twice the speed of light. That doesn't even make sense, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, right. Can't even pick stuff up while I'm like this, but, like, seriously, this is absurd. Especially because Berserk makes you run faster. I'm butt stomping too hard. The gold can't reach me. Oh, the gold finally reached me. Okay, so here's the only thing that does scare me here is we might get raffle stomped by the Abomination. Abomination can still do damage to us. Wow, I don't even need to butt stomp. All I need to do is punch. So we're just gonna get past this segment, this segment. This looks good. I think they know where I am. Woo! Woohoo! And since I don't have, like, crazy reach on my weapons, I don't actually have to worry about, busting up shrines that much. This is good stuff. Well. I've cracked the code for being a goddamn badass. It's called punch everything and punch harder. It's fisting time, everyone. Grab your butts. Okay. So this is also maintaining some semblance of mana here, which is kind of nice. Am I maxed out? No, I'm not maxed out on purple potions. I'm just not picking it up for mysterious reason. Nice thing is, we also have an market damage increase. Well, berserking. Well. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's check this bit out. Berserkitis. Well, that's gonna be useless for us, but still. Now we've got our Featherfall boots. Let's put on Featherfall. Really? Okay, never mind. For a second I thought super speed actually made you attack faster. I got really concerned. Alright, so now we've got Featherfall. Why is this important? It's really not that important, because I'm not really using it anymore. But I can slow fall smash things pretty effectively here. Which I'm gonna miss pretty hard. Still, I am an unbeatable monster. That hurt a little. Okay. So let's think about our situation for a second. Alright. Has been thought about. We're not going back to super speed. It was funny for a second. But, oh, hey. Thanks for the regeneration effect. Let's go stack some items to this guy. Why? Mostly because I can, and sometimes it gives me intelligence. I'm also going to keep a healthy distance, just so I don't get, like, totally just dunked again. Sometimes it drops bombs on you and stuns you next to them, which is brutal. Gives us a dagger. Get the dagger. Don't care about the dagger. At least they don't just auto-sack themselves anymore. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, it's like, they don't auto-sack themselves at all? Good news to me. Alright, so Featherfall isn't that useful, but it's going to make it a little bit easier for my, like, crazy punchetize me captain maneuvers. Okay, so do we have anything else in here that we can sack? Probably not. Still, that doesn't bother me in the slightest. Let's get out of here. I'm not scumming a deranged shrine just to possibly get a point of intelligence. I don't even know. I don't even know how it would work, if it would work, and why it would work. But this is, yeah, so I still attack really fast. I just don't move as fast while attacking, but I don't really care that much.